All right, we're set for action here. We'll reset the lineups for you in just a moment. 2-0. For the Trojans. There we go. Open shot inside, no good. Battle for the rebound. Salisbury fighting for it. The Aviators come away with it. Shot no good, and the rebound by Alexis Salisbury, who just joined this team. This is her third game on the season, becoming eligible after the first of the year. With the ball, Alahna Singleton averaging a double-double this season, 25 points and 10 rebounds per game. She is Stark County's leading scorer among the ladies. And a foul. The officials tonight, Terrell Clifford, Tom Pike, and Isaac Williams. And it'll be side out for the Lady Trojans, who lead it here 2-0. Yep. Thanks for joining us here on Kansas City Schools Television. Mariah Mercer inbounds, the point guard. Inside, Singleton open, no, but a foul. We've played a minute. Timken with 13 wins on the season. The Young Aviators team with just one win. Their first-year head coach is Lee Hood. If that name is familiar, he won 250 games during a 19-year career as head coach at Mount Union over in Alliance.
Alahna with 2 made free throws.
We had a little audio problems at the start. Anybody catch who got the first basket?
Oh,
for Timken?
Alahna.
Okay. I should have guessed. Huh? When you're averaging 25 a game, that would be the best guess. Yeah.
Guess who had the first points.
Alahna with another bucket. Has all 6 right now.
So it's Alahna 6 and Alliance taking time. All right, let's reset a little bit here. As we mentioned, Alahna Singleton, Keandra Hunter, Mariah Mercer, 3 juniors. Really 4 in the starting lineup with Alexis Salisbury and Brianna Connors, the freshman, rounding out the starting 5 for head coach Jason Hamill in his 7th season. You know, guys, Coach Hamill was quite the high school player in his own right at Jackson High School and went on to do a solid job as a player at the University of Cincinnati.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
I didn't even know that.
And already this team with 13 wins has surpassed the best record in Coach Hamill's 7 years here. As 3 years ago they were 12-9 and already 13-6, looking for victory 14 tonight. And of course 2 games left for them. Tusky Valley on Wednesday, and the following Wednesday back here for the home finale against first place Manchester.
Alliance with another turnover here.
Yeah, and this has been a problem for them. One reason that they've only had
Keandra
one
with the
win.
rebound, Keandra with the putback.
Keandra, I call her Windex because she really cleans that glass. She leads Stark County in rebounds with more than 14 per game. Yeah, we've got 3 leaders in the clubhouse, so
It's
to
like
speak.
each player on the ladies' team's leading in something in the county.
Yeah, Mariah leading in assists at 7+ per game.
Yep. And Alahna leading with the points.
Yep. So that's why you call them the terrific trio. Tough assignment for number 12. That's Caitlin Daniels, a young sophomore. Now it's Newman, number 22, a little closer in height to Alahna. This is Mariah Mercer. She drives in the lane. The runner is up, no. We'll see. Toughest call in basketball, guys, whether it's a charge or whether it's a block. I think that's been my experience over the years.
Well,
How about as players?
I see it's not a tough call because you can see whether they got their feet planted or not. And if you're right up under the basket and you fall right up under there, it can't be no charge because you can't be all up under the basket. But if you're before it and your feet is planted, then that's a charge. But if your feet ain't planted, it's not a charge.
I'd say a travel was more of a harder call to call.
Okay.
Mariah with one shot.
I don't know if they called
I
the
guess it was
lane
an error.
violation or what. I thought it was in the act. You should get 2 or at least, you know. But anyway, she has her first point. Much improved in the free throw shooting. She was at around 50-50 a year ago. Much higher this season. She's worked hard, obviously, in the offseason. Emily Retterer with the basketball. Gives it to Caitlin Daniels. Cross-court pass. Trying to work it inside to Newman, the 5'8 senior. You have 3 guards in the lineup. Shot is up off the side of the
Rebound by
iron by
Timken.
Mancini. And here comes Alahna. Off to a strong start with 6. Can she make it 8? Everything but go down. And the rebound comes down to Shania Mays, the 5'10 junior center, leading her team in rebounding at 5 per contest.
Lions with another turnover.
Yep, Mariah Mercer with the steal. Nice bounce pass inside to Alahna. Gets it
Keandra
back.
with the bucket,
Yeah.
rebound and a bucket. The Lions got 4 turnovers in the first 3 minutes of the game.
That's really been their Achilles heel during the course of the season. Keandra Hunter off to a strong start with 4. She'll look for 5 at the line, averaging 7 points per game. And it looks like another timeout for the Alliance Aviators. Ricky, let's go back to what we started with and your impressions of this Timken team. How have they been successful? How have they put 13 wins on the board in 19 starts?
Well, it started with the chemistry of the freshman year with Alahna Singleton, Keandra Hunter, and Mariah Mercer. Starting off the freshman year playing all 3 playing varsity, building up a chemistry to sophomore year with last year that was 12-9. And then this year bringing up a better record of 13-6. And they all got the chemistry together. You see as Alahna or Mariah missed the ball, Keandra's coming up to clean up the rebound and put it right back. Or if Mariah missed, Alana's there to clean it up too.
Patrick, they've almost turned their season around from a year ago when they were 9-12, coming in tonight at 13-6.
Like again, Ricky said, the chemistry is all what it is all about. Understanding what they need and what they don't need. As having a big 3 group.
Actually playing like the big 3.
Keandra's at the line. Couldn't get the shooter's roll. As a team, Timken now 3 out of 4 at the foul line and pitching the shutout at 11-0. Keandra knocked it away, but right back into the hands of the Alliance player. This is Rose Mancini, a senior, number 14 to number 12, Caitlin Daniels in a whistle. Terrell Clifford says side out to Alliance. And to trigger it, 23 in the lineup, Tiara Mays. She is a senior. Shot is up, no good, off the side of the iron. Offensive board, put back air ball, out of bounds. It'll stay with Alliance. Coach Lee Hood deciding to put a little more height in there. Trying to match up a little more physically. Open shot, no good by Mancini.
Turnover on Alliance.
And Mrs. Power with the assist. She had to come down here and take over. We were like 3 guys with one hand tied behind their backs in the pregame. We couldn't hear each other. I was wearing the wrong microphone. That's great. That's good leadership on my part. I had your microphone. I wondered why I could hear everybody except myself. Alahna Singleton fighting her way inside. Offensive board put back. And 2 shots, according to Terrell Clifford. Quite an athlete in his own time in the Kansas City School District.
Alahna shooting 2, makes the first. They've jumped out to the 12-0 lead in the first 4 minutes of the game.
Now, this has been a recent pattern. Question is, can they, as we'll see on Sports 101 this week, in their last ball game against Tuslaw, they jumped out to a big lead, and Tuslaw caught them. And then a second rush in the second half by Timken sealed the deal, 48-39. Shot around the rim,
Rebound
no.
by Keandra.
Yeah. Next to last home game of the season. Where has the time gone? Tried to get the ball inside.
Turnover by Timken. First turnover of the game.
With the basketball for Alliance is Rose Mancini, senior. Inside to the post, shot no good.
Rebound by Timken.
That's Alexis Salisbury. Trying to work it inside to Keandra. She has it. Shot is up. Side of the rim, no. And the rebound comes down to Shania Mays. This is Mancini with it. Double team. Mariah down to get it. Ball loose. And picked up by Alahna Singleton. Singleton by one Aviator. Drives on a second and scores.
Another turnover for Alliance. That's six in this quarter.
Singleton, 4 for Hunter. 1 of 1 at the line for Mercer. That's the individual scoring. Shot is up and good. Acacia Newman, 5'8" senior. Mariah drives.
Oops.
First substitution for Timken, it's Tiana Allen. She was on Sports 101 with Ricky and Raven a week ago, 5'7" freshman. So it's Allen, Salisbury, Singleton, Hunter, and Mariah Mercer.
Another turnover by Alliance.
Singleton.
Assist by Mariah.
Finally got smart in my old age. You notice how much space I've got with potential buckets for number 23. 17-2 is the score.
Was that going to add up to like 30? Was it 5 on each line? That's adding up to
about 50. I'm not saying she's going to get 50,
20.
but just in case. And I was never even a Boy Scout, so I'm not even prepared, but I am for. I'll tell you what I really like about Alahna is how modest she is. You know, you would never know that she is the player that she is, and that's something special. Always working hard, trying to improve her game. Rose Mancini to trigger for the Lady Aviators. Mancini guarded by Salisbury, and again a size mismatch. And that's going to be another turnover. Or is it? May bounced off of one of the Aviators. There was one game as I was doing my research, guys, that, and this, like I say, the reason this is a kind of a sore point for the Aviators, one game they had like 30 turnovers. Ooh. And again, you got to remember they play in the NBC. We'll talk a little bit more about that, but you've got 4 teams in the NBC with between 12 and 15 wins on the season, and most of them have only played 18 games. Open shot and putting it down, Caitlin Daniels, 5'5" sophomore, averaging 4 per game, season high of 13, and it's a 17-4 game. We're at the 32nd mark of this opening period. And even Mariah with a size advantage on the opposing point guard. Allen, no. Rebound. Hunter, put back. On her way to a double-double in terms of points and rebounds. She has 6. And miscommunication.
Turnover again on Lions. That's 8 turnovers before the end of this quarter.
Hunter to trigger with 6.3. Gets it into Mercer, pushing it. 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way, puts it up, wants the foul. And I think she got it. Yes, she did.
Yep.
She'll shoot a couple. All right, tell me this, guys. How difficult is it to shoot foul shots when there's nobody else on the line? I've either heard people say it doesn't mean anything if you're really concentrating, or yes, it's just not natural in the course of the game.
Well,
your thoughts
it's
as
not
players?
Like it's natural. I mean, like when I'm at the line, if I'm at the line shooting free throws, I think of it as just like practice. At practice, I make my free throws. If I make my free throws at practice, I can make my free throws in the game.
Yeah, being at practice, it also helps, but it's also do with the technique.
Mm-hmm.
You got to have a good technique to really make clutch free throws as well as normal free throws in any time of the game.
Daniels with 2 and Newman with 2 for the Aviators. And for the Lady Trojans, 8, 9, 10, 11, a dozen in that first period for Alahna, so she's halfway, just shy of halfway to her season average. Keandra Hunter with 6. And Mariah Mercer 1 for 3 at the line.
I know they compare Alahna to like LeBron because she plays like him, but I see Alahna as like a Westbrook. She get to the basket at will. That's what Russell Westbrook get to the basket at will.
Good point. Good point.
Because as we seen in the first quarter, she got to the basket at will, drove in there, got buckets in there.
Well, I don't know how you try to defend her. What most teams have done,
They
they'll
triple
put 2 or 3 players on her and just dare everybody else to pick up the slack. Right now, Alliance, a lot of their players kind of learning the game on the court. See number 10, Emily Redderer, one of the
turnover.
Turnover
Again on Alliance.
Allen broke it up. Singleton with the basketball. She stops and pops, and it drops.
I tell you, that's Russell Westbrook. Basket at will.
3 touchdowns on the board for the Lady Trojans.
This is a first. I haven't seen Timken play a man-to-man.
I haven't either. I ain't never always seen them play a 2-3 zone or either a 3-2 or a 2-3. And that's a turnover on another turnover on Alliance.
You may have to get a bigger sheet. Of course, you can always go down to the second quarter too. You know, 21 to 4
I'm on the
is
second
score.
quarter.
That's all right. That's all right.
9 turnovers in the first quarter for Alliance. 2 for Timken.
Mercer to Singleton in the corner. Makes her move, puts it up, yes.
Russell Westbrook. I'm trying to tell y'all.
It's Rose Mancini now for Alliance. In fact, we have Alahna's uniform. Shania Mays is number 34. Mrs. Mancini gets it inside. New player out there is a freshman, Jaslyn Mason, number 40. This is the senior Redderer.
Block and rebound by Alahna.
Gets it to Mariah. She's cut off. Back out to Singleton. And they'll set it up here. Tried to work off a screen from Hunter. Now it goes the other way. And that'll be a turnover. And it'll be Alliance basketball. Alahna was waiting for someone to break open. No one did. And the Lady Aviators with it in the form of Rose Mancini, the senior. Bounce pass inside. Up around the rim, no good by the
rebound by
freshman Mason.
Tiana.
Yep. This is Mariah Mercer and a whistle. I think Timken called time, not quite sure.
Yeah, it was Timken timeout.
Jason Hamil not 100% tonight. Has 2 young kids, and they've been battling the flu cold situation. And as a close-knit family, that's the negative to that.
Yes,
But he is here tonight coaching the Lady Aviators and has said he will be on the show tomorrow. Look at our scorers table. Stephanie Piper Henderson is the young lady in the kind of orange-reddish jacket, the former head coach. Yeah, she was quite a player in her own right at Canton McKinley.
She played too?
Oh, yeah.
I guess everybody played some basketball then.
Alahna Singleton has been battling some leg issues, and the trainer now wrapping her up.
Oh, no, that's Mariah.
Mariah, I'm sorry. I meant to say Mariah.
So
Let's keep track of that stat.
What's going on with her leg?
Well, she's been battling this on and off throughout the season.
Shin splints?
Yeah.
Shin splints?
That hurt.
Yeah.
I had those during football season.
Nice inbounds pass. Alahna open. Cross.
Rebound by Alahna. Bucket up good. And one.
6 in the quarter, looking for
Sick
her
of you.
19th point.
She ineligible. As Mariah, Alahna.
Spreading.
4 from the line, I think.
For the fans who don't know, they're the best of friends. They're both in our broadcast media program, and the score is Ricky won from getting mixed up. Mr. Davis won, and Patrick is currently on top. That's right. Mariah with it, gets it over to Alahna, stops. Across the
rebound
rim
by Timken.
Yep.
Bucket up, rebound
short.
again.
Ooh, took a shot, no call. Official right there, and it'll be Timken's basketball. 26-4 is the score.
She got the rebound, but then she lost it.
And again, Alahna to trigger it. She's out there with Connors and Allen, 2 freshmen, and 2 juniors, and Mercer and Hunter. 3 juniors, 2 freshmen for head coach Jason Emile. Mariah drives, shot blocked by the leading shot blocker for the Aviators, Shania Mays, averaging 3 blocks per game. With the basketball is Caitlin Daniels, a sophomore. Over to the freshman Mason. Swing it around to Daniels. She'll drive left hand.
Rebound by Alahna Singleton.
Trying to keep up with her is Rutterer. Back out to Mercer. Approaching the midway point of the second period. It's been all Timken. Keandra Hunter, no. And the ball comes to Emily Rutterer. Rutterer, nice bounce pass. Shot partially blocked by Hunter. Singleton with the rebound. Singleton drives, cross the lane, put it up, put it in. 8 in the period, 20. 20 points in the first 12 minutes of this season. Her career high against Akron East a year ago. Doing it all tonight, 23 no. Let's see, and here's your charge or block. I think it'll be a blocking foul. We're at the opposite end of the court here on the floor near the Timken bench, and it is against Alliance. 2 shots for Alahna, who is 5 out of 5 at the line. And normally when I make a comment like that, I jinx even though they can't hear me.
Also, Timken's now in the bonus.
How much? Hold on, that's 22 points. Is that counted right? First free throw missed by Alahna.
She proves she's human. This is Caitlin Daniels with the basketball. And freshman Jaslyn Mason. Cheyenne Phillips, a sophomore, wears number 20. Now Timken switching to his own now, guys.
I guess it is.
Battle for the ball. Connors comes away with a call for traveling.
Is that a rebound? Is that kind of a rebound or is it a turnover?
Good question. What do you think? You be the judge.
I seen turnover.
Hey, you're the guy keeping the team stats.
Right now, only got 1 turnover by Timken. 3 turnovers on the first half right now.
Caitlin Daniels to throw the ball in. Connors battling for the rebound. The Alliance player comes away with it. Wild shot, and coming up with it is Allen. Allen to Singleton. Singleton at 5'9", going up against the 5'5" Caitlin Daniels. Whistle and traveling call. It's official Tom Pike making that call. You were right, Ricky. 22-10 in the second period after 12-point first period.
Turnover again by Alliance. That's 6 turnovers this quarter.
Was it 15 in the game?
Yes, sir.
9 and 6. All right. Just making sure I can still add. Alahna,
Rebound
no.
by Timken.
Yeah, Allen comes away with it. Cheyenne Phillips trying to keep up with Stark County's leading scorer. No good on that one, out of bounds.
For these last 2 minutes, it'll be a great idea for them to use this foul trouble that they're in.
Yeah, good point, Patrick.
Timken now has 19 rebounds in his first half. 19 rebounds. Alliance has 10. Timken only has 4 turnovers, while Alliance holds 15.
That may be the key stat, those turnovers. You know. And your ratio is about 4 to 1. And you're on the slim side of that. That's a good thing.
Rebound again by Timken.
You're on fire with these team stats. I'm proud of you, pal.
I know I might need some more rebound paper.
Yeah,
more
exactly. I
lines
got
for
an extra.
rebounds.
I got an extra. Alahna weaving her way. Comes back away with it. Look at that move.
Buckets.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
That's Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook get to the basket at will.
Oh.
Basket at will. I try to tell you guys.
I got one word for that, smooth. That was smooth. That was like a knife through butter.
An amazing shot.
1 minute to go in the first half. It's been all Timken.
Rebound again by Timken.
See how they play it. Good chance for the Trojans to work on some things for the last 2 regular season games in the postseason. Will Clifford with the call. And we're in the 1-and-1.
This first half been going smooth for Timken. 31-4. Keandra Hunt at the free throw line for 1-and-1.
Also 0 fouls, having at their short a couple people.
Yeah, they no fouls actually.
Big concern for Jason Emile. He's down 2 players tonight. One in terms of eligibility, the other in terms of injury.
As Keandra makes her first free throw.
1 out of 2 from the line, looking for point number 8 of this first half. Everything but go down. Allen battling for the board, but it comes away to an Alliance player. 30 seconds to go first half. It's been all Timken. .20 seconds first half. They just can't get the ball inside. Alahna with the steal off the leg of one of the Alliance players. And let's see who gets it. The Aviators basketball. 9.1 first half. We'll go get a shot off here. Shot is up, too hard.
Rebound by Timken.
And that will do it while I add up the individual numbers. Patrick, we'll start with you. Your impressions of this first half, and I guess the scoreboard says a lot.
Well, Timken played a good game. Good half so far. They made a lot of free throws. They also got them in foul trouble. There's nothing more you can ask for.
Second period, 9-0 on the scoreboard. Rick, your thoughts here?
All decided about right now is all turnovers. Timken with only 4 turnovers, but Alliance has 15 in the game right now.
Alahna Singleton, leading scorer, 24-12 in each quarter. Keandra Hunter next with 7. And Mariah Mercer with a point. On the other side, it's 2 points apiece in the first quarter by Caitlin Daniels and Acacia Newman. We're at halftime, looking at replays. a new feature on CCS
To the
TV.
broadcast media program that we're in.
Trent Comer, Bill Widener upstairs, Jackie Power down here, keeping us online, and you see the highlights one right after another. This is kind of how I think the Aviators, as they're in the locker room, this is how they see it, one after another. You know, it's like a blizzard. And again, that's not making fun. They're a young ball club with a first-year head coach with plenty of experience. They seem to have some numbers, as we saw in the JV game. Hey, speaking of the action, as you look at some of the replays here, congratulations to Coach Antoine Williams and the freshman boys. This was a triple header tonight. And in that Valley team, 6:40 the final. T.J. Brown, game high 17. Isaiah Williams with 9, and one of your football teammates, Razul Young, with 8. And the Timken boys, freshmen, have lost only one game on the season, and that was a non-league, so they're still perfect in the Pac-7. Why don't we take a little break here? We'll regather our thoughts and come back with the second half. It's been all Lady Trojans. They lead it 32-4. Back for the second half of play. Mariah Mercer forced to leave the court with an undisclosed either injury or ailment, and our thoughts and prayers are with her. In a night where so many things went right for Timken, it's amazing how things can change all of a sudden. And Allen, Connors, Singleton, Hunter, and Salisbury, the 5 on the floor as we begin quarter number 3. We don't have a lot of details, and just like that, the third basket, and a big roar from the Alliance fans. Acacia Newman has 4 of her team's 6 points. 32-6 the score. Here's truly Scott Davis, joined by varsity boys basketball players here at Timken, Ricky Medley and Patrick Richards. Again, we don't have a lot of specifics about Mariah. She's just unable to get to the locker room at halftime. And now
Keandra with a shot. Rebound by Alliance.
It's Caitlin Daniels, the sophomore. And the ball, it's a turnover. Ball will go to Timken.
Turnover by Alliance.
24 for Singleton, 7 for Hunter. Mariah had 1 before she left the court. Alana picked up by Emily Redderer.
Turnover by Timken.
Yep. How many for them, Rick? Not many tonight.
No, only 5 on the night for them right now. Tiana with the hustle on the ground. Yep. Turnover by Alliance.
Salisbury got it to Singleton, makes her move, drew the foul. 2 shots, and I think the foul's on number 22, Newman. Call made by Tom Pike, who's joined tonight on the officiating crew by Isaac Williams and Terrell Clifford.
First out of 2 free throws made by Alana.
7 out of 8 at the line, 25 points, her season average on the night, and we're only a minute 20 into quarter number 3.
Second free throw made.
It's Redderer and Daniels, Mancini, Newman, and Mays.
Blocked by Creandra Hunter, rebound by Connors.
And a whistle. I think let's see. I was going to say Alliance wants time, but that's not it.
A turnover by Timken, I guess.
They called it travel.
Okay. And a trigger at Rose Mancini.
Another block by Keandra. Blocked by Connors.
And the ball goes over, yeah.
And goes off of Alliance for another turnover.
Patrick, I think it's real positive, up by 28, and you see that defensive effort despite that big lead.
Yes. Even though Alliance is down this low, they're not a bad team. It's just all the turnovers. They lost possessions.
Well, they're fighting themselves and the opponent. You know, they got two opponents out there, themselves and Timken. Lions trying to turn up the defense on the perimeter, keeping the taller Timken team from getting inside.
Keandre with the shot. Rebound by Salisbury and a bucket.
If memory serves, that is the first basket for Alexis Salisbury. Now a Lions win.
Whew, that chill, that was cold.
36-6. 5:31 to go in the third period of play. In case you're just joining us, Timken jumped on top 19-4 at the end of one and outscored the Aviators 13-0 in period number two. Alahna Singleton with 25 of her team's 36 points. And Alexis Salisbury, the fourth Timken player in the scoring column on this night. It's Allen the freshman, Salisbury the junior, Singleton the junior, Hunter the junior, Connor the freshman. Two freshmen, three juniors out there for Jason Hamill. Five starters on the floor for Alliance: Rederer, Daniels, Mancini, Newman, and Shania Mays.
Rebound by Alliance.
Caitlin Daniels with the basketball, picked up by Connors. Shot is up, no good by
Rebounding
Newman. Left hand is good. Emily Rederer, her first bucket. Averaging 5 per game. And
turnover on Timken.
Yep.
He said she stepped over.
Again, that's the bucket at the opposite end of the floor from where we are. And another basket, Caitlin Daniels with 4. And here comes Alliance. They're in double figures as a team with 10. Singleton around a screen by Hunter. Singleton guarded by Newman. Singleton
Three
for
by Alahna.
Yeah, no.
Rebound by Alliance.
Mrs. Rederer made the last basket. She'll put up the left-hander off the side of the iron.
Rebound by Alliance. Shot, no good. Rebound by Timken. Alexis Salisbury.
Scoring in this period, Alliance 6 and Timken 4. Alahna, yes.
with a bucket. 27 for Alahna now. She's going for career game score.
Traffic inside and a whistle. I think it's on Salisbury. It is. And it'll send Shania Mays. And she's in the scorebook. Fourth Alliance player to score. Newman with 4, Daniels 4, Rederer 2. Mays will try to make it 2.
Out of bounds, Timken ball.
Salisbury to inbounds and a whistle.
Timeout Timken.
(38-11), midway point of this third period. 3:57 to go in these 8-minute quarters. Patrick, your thoughts, obviously, with Mariah's situation. Distraction for the Timken girls, and rightfully so.
Well, the coach can't really stress about anything. They have a big lead, so just gonna have to worry about the future at the moment right now.
And Ricky, as far as, they're down to their 5. Now they dressed, well, there's like 3 players on the bench, but with very, very little varsity experience.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this, Alahna all by herself.
Touched with a touchdown pass.
That was a nice play right there. Nice OB right there.
See it on the replay. Well designed out of the timeout by the coaching staff. He obviously saw something.
Timken, I'm looking at Timken. I think Timken in the stagger 2-3 zone. Shot up, no good. Rebound by Timken.
Salisbury comes away with it and gives it to Alahna, who's now playing the point. Alahna trying to use the screen by Allen, looking for Hunter. Now Hunter will screen.
Rebound by Timken.
There. Yeah, Connors comes away with it. Back to Singleton.
Alahna.
Through the foul, it should be on 34, Shania Mays. Blocking foul.
Alahna at the line for 2.
That's a 3rd personal on Mays. You get 5 at the high school level. I've got Alahna at 8 out of 9 in the game.
That's 30 for her now.
What is she, 7 points away from a career high?
3, 4,
8. She 8. 31 right now. I mean,
29.
No, she got 29.
Yeah, 29. 10 away
10
from
away.
her
10
career
away.
high. Make it 9.
9 away now.
I'll tell you what I'm impressed by, guys. How about 10 out of 11 at the line?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what a stickler I am. I may be the only sports producer that uses foul shooting as highlights. And there's a shot in. I think that, yeah, that's the young freshman, Jaslyn Mason, 5'7". Singleton used the screen by Hunter. Now getting around a screen by Connors, trying to find Hunter inside.
Salisbury with
Salisbury.
the
Ooh, she took a hard fall.
Rebound by Timken.
Yeah, she's shaking up. Fell on her right shoulder. She played some JV ball, and someone inadvertently from Alliance stepped on her face. Or a little kick, not a, and again, not intentional. Just you guys know you're out on that floor, anything can happen. And she bounces up again. Good to see. 42-13 is the score. 2:14 to go quarter number 3. Our next broadcast will be on Friday night, the 8th, from the field house. McKinley boys, Glen Oak. The following Wednesday, McKinley girls and Massillon. And we'll wrap it up on the 15th of Friday night. And these 2 guys and their Timken Trojan teammates will
turnover
host
by the Alliance.
Singleton steps back, puts it up.
Rebound by Tiana.
Off of the Alliance player, Terrell Clifford right there. Lee Hood didn't like that call. Looked good from here, though. We had a good vantage point on that one. That was right in front of us. 32 into the game. That's Catrice McElroy, a junior, 5'6", front court player. Back to Allen from Singleton. The freshman Allen gets it back to Alahna. 23 guarding 23. Now they start using 2 players on Alahna.
Turnover on Timken.
And a whistle. And double dribble.
Another,
Turnover.
that counts as a turnover for Alliance. Alliance actually cut down on their turnovers this quarter.
Only 2.
Huh?
Only having 2 this quarter.
You sure? I got 5.
Oh, 5.
Now, see, if one had 6 and one had 2, I'd split the difference and say 4. So that's how I roll. 1:20 clock runs. Alahna streaking to the basket. Around
Rebound
the
by
rim.
Brianna Connors in the put.
Oh!
Rebound by Timken.
Shot? Doesn't go in.
Rebound by Alliance.
1 minute to go, quarter number 3. Timken by 29.
Turnover again
Knocked
by
away
Alliance.
by Singleton, picked up by Alahna. She puts it down despite getting a finger near the eye.
That's 32 for Alahna on the night.
You are correct, sir.
7 away from a career high.
Yeah.
Shot up. Ooh.
Woo. Now you two are chuckling. That's something I'd hoist up. That's why I'm behind this desk. Listen, if I was out there and drew glass, I'd consider it successful. You know, a lone iron or putting it in. Hunter to trigger. Salisbury, Hunter, Connors, Allen, and Alahna Singleton for Timken. Salisbury with it. Salisbury. Yeah, look at this. Oh. Off of number 2.
Turned over on Timken.
Okay, Alexa's not afraid to hit the floor going for a loose ball. That's about the 3rd time in this game that I've counted. Left-handed shot. No
Rebound
good.
Alliance.
44 for Timken, 12 in that period. Best period for Alliance, 13. 9 of their points in quarter number 3. Mason with 2. Mays, Shania with 1. 4 for Newman. 4 for Daniels. 2 for Retterer. 2 for Salisbury in that period. Keandra with 7. She was scoreless in that period. And you two, give me your reaction to this. You know, Alliance getting on there. What was different about that 3rd period where, you know, it was competitive? 12-9, Timken outscoring Alliance. Patrick, the difference in this quarter from the Alliance perspective.
Definitely it was the turnovers. They cut down on the turnovers. Again, like I said, Alliance not a bad team. It's just they lost possessions. And now they have more chances to score. So
Ricky? I'm sorry, keep going, Patrick.
So they took the chances and made positive out of the things that they had.
Well, but see, as I'm looking at it, Alliance actually kept Timken off of offensive rebounds for second chance points. With Alliance having, and they also have started boxing out and getting more rebounds with 7 rebounds that quarter, and Timken with 9.
Alahna with 34 points, pass a little high for Allen. She had 34 last Thursday against a good Central Catholic team that was ranked 15th in the state in their division. And her 34 fueled a 63-44 win over the Crusaders.
Shot up, shot good.
Who got that, Ricky? My vision was blocked. You got a number for me for Alliance?
No.
Okay. She shot it right from the Gatorade containers. Singleton with the basketball. Left hand or right hand, hits a crowd. Couldn't get the shot to go. She'll get 2 shots at the line.
And again, they didn't get in much foul trouble as last quarter.
Well, critical now that they're basically down to 5 in terms of varsity experience.
Alahna with 33 on the night now.
24 points away.
Now actually make it 35, Rick.
35?
35.
Oh.
12 in the first, 12 in the second, 10 in the third.
That's 36 right there, then.
36.
She's only
4 away from establishing a new career high.
Yep.
Trying to hit that 40 mark. 46-15. Timken in control from the outset.
Foul on Tiana Allen.
Right there for the call, Tom Pike. Rose Mancini will send the ball into play.
Rebound by Tiana.
Mancini with that last shot. Here comes Alahna. Over to Connors, and she traveled.
She did travel.
6:42 to play. Mancini out there with Retterer. McElroy. Whistle. 2 shots upcoming for the Lady Aviators. Call made by Terrell Clifford. Blocking foul on Allen, her second. Shooter's roll for number 32, Catrice McElroy, a junior, her first point. Alliance only 3 trips to the line, 2 out of 3. Make it 2 out of 4.
Rebound by Alliance, rebound back by Timken.
In the game is the senior, number 21, Leanne Jones. Jones out there with the freshmen Connors and Allen. And the juniors Singleton and Hunter. Mason. Good ball movement on the perimeter.
Shot up. Shot good.
3-point goal, Rose Mancini.
Turnover Timken again.
Back in the lineup, 34 is Shania Mays. Replacing McElroy. .549 to play. Timken 46, Alliance 19.
Alahna playing good man-to-man D. Shot up. Rebound by Timken.
Here comes Alahna. Double team, lost it. Rose Mancini comes away with it, gives it to Retterer. Retterer, feed, no, foul on Timken.
I seen the travel first though.
Third foul on Allen. Shania Mays, 1 out of 3 from the line now on the night. We'll look for her second point. And it looks like,
timeout Timken.
yeah, Timken wants to talk things over. Looks like Alexa Salisbury will be checking back in. Tiana Allen takes a seat. She got poked in the eye. All right, guys. Question I've always wanted to ask. How physical a game can basketball be? I don't think the fans realize, and especially when we get the chance to broadcast from the floor. I mean, there are players flying all over the place.
Oh, it can get as physical as football, football physical.
And you don't have the gear that you have in
Nope.
football.
It's worse. It could get worse, actually. You can actually take one to the throat, a shot to the throat.
Oh.
Yeah, it can get pretty bad.
And Mariah Mercer forced to leave the game at halftime. Now Allen, the freshman, with a nice pack on her eye. Singleton, Salisbury, Connors, the senior Leanne Jones, and Hunter, 5 on the floor. One more foul shot for Shania Mays.
Rebound Timken. Alahna on the run.
Just blows
Alahna
by.
with the finish. 38. She's only 2 points from New career high in the game.
1 to tie, 2 to set a new high water mark with 40.
Shot up. Rebound by Timken.
Running down the. Pulls up.
Shot up. Oh. Oh.
Ooh.
I seen it otherwise.
Yeah, that's.
I was off of Alliance for when I seen. Alliance going down the court. Shot up.
Rebound, Keandre.
Rebound, Keandre. Oh, turnover. Shot up, shot good.
Caitlin Daniels, team high 6.
Alexis on the ground again. Oh, she's popped back up.
She's young, she's resilient.
She's tough.
The team trainers say, hey, yeah, I used to kid with the McKinley trainer. We don't want to see too much of you in the course of a game, you know.
Shots up.
Oh.
Rebound, up, rebound, and a foul. That's two offensive rebounds.
How many rebounds Keandre has today so far?
Oh, I know she got double digits. I ain't worried.
Rookie will sleep well tonight. He knows that Keandre has double digits, and I would concur with that. 1 out of 3 at the line. Perfect
2 for
on
4
that one,
now.
yeah. And 8 in the game as she tries to get into double figures. 7 in the first half, quiet in the second half.
And makes the second, 3 for 5
9 points.
for Keandre Hunter. She might have a double-double tonight. Score again.
Alahna almost with the steal.
Rebound, Alahna.
She may end up with a
Double-double.
double-double. Yeah.
She goes auto.
Redder at 5'5", trying to guard the 5'9" Singleton. Salisbury left
With
alone.
a
Ooh,
three.
rim no.
Rebound, he let me in.
Oh.
Timken's ball. Leanne Jones, the only senior on this team, and you heard the fan reaction. They want her to get on the
Wanted to get some.
scoring column. Yeah. Alahna to trigger.
Turnover, Timken.
Nice play by Redder.
Shot up. Shot good.
Daniels dials long distance.
She's actually shooting. Where's she like?
Got her down for 3, 5, 7, 9. We're missing that one bucket, but 9 points total. Full timeout. All right, guys, your thoughts of how this game has responded. You know, for the fans of the Aviators, a stronger effort here in the second half for them after they were at one point kind of deer in headlights the way Timken jumped out to that, 12-0 lead.
They actually scored.
They're making a lot of outside shots now.
They actually scored 20 points this quarter because before it was 32-4 in the first half. Now it's Timken scored 18.
Yeah, you're right, Rookie. They got 20 points in the second half. They only scored 4 in the first half.
Again, going into the turnover thing, they have less turnovers.
Yeah.
They're not a bad team.
I ain't got no turnovers from this fourth quarter. They ain't turned the ball over yet. Timken's turned it over 6 times from when 6 or 7 times that I got down.
So encouraging in that respect for the guests on the scoreboard.
But they just need to. They're not rebounding right. They only got. I only got them for 1 rebound.
Ooh.
That's it.
They've got some height. You know, Newman at 5'8", Mays at 5'10".
Yeah, you just can't put on a rebound. Timken got 10 rebounds this quarter with Alliance with only 1.
What's the secret, Rick, in terms of rebounding? Positioning? Here's Hunter. Under 3 minutes to play. Turnover.
Turnover on Timken. That's 8. I got 8 on turnovers on Timken.
I could, yeah.
Shot up. Ooh, shot right at the backboard. Rebound by Timken.
Hard shot.
2.5 minutes left to play.
Shot up.
Oh, in and out.
Rebound by Alliance. That's just shot up. Shot good.
Mancini, we got her for 5.
They're actually double teaming Alahna now.
Oh, easy bucket.
Oh, that's 40 points for Alahna. She now has a new game high score. 40 points.
That was a beautiful play.
Yeah,
Yes, it
a
was.
good thing about that play was a team play to get to 40.
Timken with another rebound. It was actually good ball movement right there, too.
Yeah, sure was. That was a pretty play.
Let's see if she tags on some more points with her 40.
Let's see if she's elevated.
Kind of see that eye of the tiger right now.
Yeah.
Takes a look at the clock.
Shot. Oh.
Rebound by Alliance.
Rose Mancini taking it the length and
Blocked
blocked
by
by
Alahna.
Blocked by Lana.
She's doing everything. She's blocking, stealing, points, rebounding. Shot up. Rebound by Alliance.
Short. Comes up short.
The best thing for Timken to do now is just go down and hold the ball. Just dribble the rest of the time out.
Keandra double team, needs some help. Ball batted away.
Turnover on Timken.
And the shot good by Rose Mancini, who's got 7. 35 seconds and change left to be played in this one. Timeout on the floor. Now, the headline, Alahna Singleton, new career high with 40 points in this ball game. And supporting her in the scoring column, Keandra Hunter with 9. So those two with 49 of the Lady Trojans, 52 points on the night. Connors, Hunter, Jones, Singleton, and Salisbury, 5 on the floor.
Just get it past half court and hold it. Can't risk anybody getting hurt.
Hunter needs to get across the timeline and does. This is Singleton.
Shot up. Oh, rebound by Alliance.
Mays with the rebound. 15 seconds to play. 10 seconds, across the rim. Connors rebounds. Salisbury not ready for it. Out of bounds. Alliance. 4.1 to play. 52 for the
surprisingly
Trojans.
have no
28
turnovers
Aviators.
for Alliance this whole quarter.
That's something for them to build on.
Shot up. Shot no good. Rebound by Timken. I had the same thing over and over. Look, 9 in the first, 13, 9 and 13.
Wow. In that quarter, Alliance with 15 and the Trojans with 8. But the bottom line, Timken wins at 52-28 to improve to 14-6 on the season. Alliance now 1-15 unofficially. Daniels leads Alliance with 3-5-7-9. Rose Mancini with 7. And for Timken, Keandra Hunter with 9. And again, the big story, Alahna Singleton, if our numbers are right, a career high 40 points in this ball game. Patrick Richards, your final thoughts on tonight's action?
It was a great game for the Trojans.
Wonderful day for the Trojans. Wonderful day for Alahna Singleton.
And your totals, Rick, why don't you say them because you worked so hard on them, team-wise.
Game totals, rebounds, Timken 44. Game total rebounds for Alliance 33. Turnovers for Timken was 18. And turnovers for Alliance was 21, which they actually picked up. They started lessening their turnovers in that fourth quarter where they had no turnovers at all.
So that'll do it. The final score for the final time, Timken 52, Alliance 28. Thanks to the dynamic trio of Bill Widener, Trent Comer, and Jackie Powers. Your two seniors working behind the scenes tonight, Raven Amar and Dominique Mumford. A couple of young sophomores with us as well, including Danye Mead. And as always, most of all on Canton City Schools Television, our thanks to you for joining us. The Lady Trojans win for the 14th time in 20 starts. We'll see you next from the Fieldhouse on the first Friday, I should say the 8th of next month, when the McKinley boys take on Glen Oak. Until then, my name is Scott Davis. Have a good night, everybody.